taking a very early morning ferry across the Aegean Sea. About 27 miles from here, we're going to find a little island called Patmos. That is the Island of Patmos. Welcome to Patmos, the island where the Apostle John was exiled for his faith in Jesus. Sent here by Emperor Domitian around 95 AD, John was cut off from the early church. But it was on this place of isolation that he received one of the greatest revelations in history, a message of warning, hope, and victory that would echo through the ages. John had been a pillar of the early church, teaching and strengthening believers. His influence made him a target, but even in exile, his testimony could not be silenced. Alone on this rocky island, far from the fellow believers, John could have felt abandoned, but instead, he was given a vision that would reveal the future of God's people and the final victory of Christ. John's exile was not the end, but a beginning. Just as God used Moses in the wilderness and Paul in prison, he used John's solitude to reveal the deep things of God, truths meant to be understood, studied, and lived. In Revelation chapter 1, verse 9 and 10, John writes, I, John, both your brother and companion in tribulation and the kingdom and patience of Jesus Christ, was on the isle called Patmos for the word of God and for the testimony of Jesus Christ. I was in the Spirit on the Lord's day, and I heard behind me the voice of a loud trumpet. John saw the risen Jesus Christ, the Alpha and Omega, walking among the 7 golden lampstands, representing the 7 churches of Revelation. These messages were not just for early believers, but for all of us today. God is still in control, and His promises are sure. Revelation is not just a book about prophecy, it's about Jesus Christ. In every chapter, He's revealed in a new and powerful way. In chapter 1, Jesus appears as the glorified Son of Man, standing in the midst of His churches. In chapter 2 and 3, He's the faithful witness, guiding and correcting His people. In chapter 4 and 5, He's the Lamb who was slain, worthy to open the scrolls of history. In chapter 5 and 6, He's the protector of His people, sealing them for the time of trouble. In chapter 12, He's the victorious King, defeating the dragon, Satan. In chapter 19, He returns as a conquering warrior, riding on a white horse. In chapter 21 and 22, He is the Alpha and Omega, welcoming His people into the New Jerusalem. From the beginning to the end, Revelation is a story of Jesus, his victory, his love, and his promise to return. The cave here on Patmos is where we believe John received the vision of beasts and judgments, victory, and the return of Christ. But the heart of Revelation is not just prophecy, it's Jesus himself. Revelation is a book of hope, calling us to be faithful, to have endurance, and to trust in God's plan. John's exile was meant to silence him, but instead, his words have echoed for generations. Revelation was written to give hope to all who long for Christ's return. The same Jesus who spoke to John on this island is speaking to us today. The book of Revelation is a call to faith, endurance, and connection with Christ. If you want to dig deeper into your faith and understand the message of Jesus for today, I want to give you a free book called Finding Messiah, Connecting with the Divine. This book will help you discover how to build a deeper relationship with Jesus. Click on the link in the description below to claim your free copy. Like, follow, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next episode of From Egypt to Eternity.